to Philly. We got Islam Makhachev and Ian Gary, and we got a great summer slated. So I'm looking forward to it.
UFC 330 in Philadelphia. That feels like a big. Is that announced? Is that known or no? Is that something that we just learned? I don't know if.
Yeah, we're coming back. This is the first time we're back in Philly since like 2019, I think. I love going to Celtics games in Philly. The Philly fans are awesome, man. Every time I go in there and I got my Celtics shit on, the Philly fans are like, "You got some balls wearing that in here. Yeah. UFC sucks."
On that card, co-main event, strawweight UFC Women's Strawweight Championship, Mackenzie Dern and Jillian Robertson. As well.
Yep, so that's a fun one.
Hey, Philly's coming alive.
Daniel Cormier has finally addressed the controversy involving him and Eric Trump ahead of UFC Freedom Fights 250.
That appeared to show
just hours before the event began, a post appeared on Cormier's verified X account showing screenshots that allegedly featured a conversation between him and Eric Trump. In the screenshots, Trump appeared to ask Cormier whether any of the fights on the card were rigged. The post was quickly deleted, and Eric Trump responded soon afterward, strongly denying any involvement. He claimed that he had never spoken to Cormier and said the screenshots were completely fake and likely created using AI. Now, Cormier has shared his side of the story. In a video posted to his YouTube channel, DC explained that his X account had been hacked and confirmed that the screenshots showing a conversation with Eric Trump were not real.
On Sunday, two of the UFC social media people are telling me, "We were just talking about you." And I said, "About what?" They said, "You and Eric Trump." And I was like, "What about me and Eric Trump?" Guys, this is at 6:30 p.m. on Sunday night. I go to the event and they're talking to me about something that I have no idea that is going on. I have no idea how long it was up. I have no idea how long it had been taken down. Now, whoever did this, whoever hacked my Twitter, they took it down because they think that people are going to believe stuff like that. At the end of the day, I would never do anything like that. I would never engage in those conversations. I would never go to Twitter and post that after engaging in those conversations. I just wouldn't do that. It's not what I do. So then I go and look at my Twitter account, and I see all these like comments on the next thing that I ended up posting about it. Or on my Instagram channel, people are asking me, why did I delete a tweet or something? I had no idea what was going on.
Sean Strickland is back making headlines once again. The former UFC champion recently met one of his fans and in typical Strickland fashion, gave him some unusual and entertaining advice. The interaction quickly caught the attention of MMA fans online and added another memorable moment to Strickland's growing collection of viral encounters.
Then, Ethan, you gotta be a stronger, better man, bro. Like, you would get in prison. Like, you would get straight in prison, dude.
But I got like a crazy Philly show. Ooh.
Yeah, no, dude. No, you got like, no. I want to get this China man some bro. He's 18 years old. He's a virgin. So if there's any fat women, maybe disabled, maybe with a slight handicap, autistic but not too autistic, hook my boy Ethan.
Why was it so?
Strickland also decided to test out Boston's famous playground slide, but things almost went horribly wrong. The UFC star nearly injured himself during the ride, creating another funny and unexpected moment that fans couldn't stop talking about on social media.
On y va. Ouais, il y a un peu de monde, écoute, ils sont super gentils. Les gens se sont levés. Ça fait chaud au cœur, ça fait plaisir. Ça me fait plaisir parce que ça leur fait plaisir. Tu comprends ce que je veux dire? C'est tant mieux.
Veteran referee Big John McCarthy has come to Cyril Gaines' defense, following the controversy surrounding his victory at UFC Freedom Fights 250. After suffering a TKO loss to Gain, Alex Pereira accused both Gaethje and referee Herb Dean of allowing illegal strikes to the back of the head. Pereira even called for action to be taken against them. Speaking on the Weighing In podcast, McCarthy defended Gaethje, arguing that the French heavyweight simply became overly aggressive while trying to secure the finish. According to McCarthy, Gaethje was focused on ending the fight and was not intentionally targeting illegal areas. He also pointed out that Pereira repeatedly turned his head while attempting to survive, which contributed to some of the strikes landing on the back of his head.
Is reckless at times. There's not a doubt about it. And he gets excited in trying to finish the fight. You know what it's like when you get somebody hurt and you're trying to finish a fight. I can go back and look at your fight, we'll say against Nate Diaz. Were all of your shots legal?
I got to look at it.
Okay.
I got to go back and take a look.
Good.
I felt like they were.
I want you to. I know you were trying to be legal, but he moves at times. And when he moves, you hit him to an illegal area. But I can't put that on you. No, this is the whole point. I can't put that on you because as you're throwing something and you're intending to try to hit a legal spot and he moves his head just 1.5 inches, 2 inches, now it becomes illegal. I can't expect you to stop that punch that you're throwing in mid form because all of a sudden now he's turning you. That shot now becomes legal.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll tell the fighters in the back. First off, I'll explain. Do you understand what the back of the head is? And then I'll say, okay, let me explain it to you because a lot of them look at it like these headphones. Okay, anything that's behind these headphones is the back of the head. Medically speaking, I will agree with you. Medically speaking, anything behind these headphones is the back of my head. But that's not what the rule for MMA is.
Alex Pereira is now calling for a rematch with Cyril Gaethje, potentially as soon as September. Speaking with MMA Junkie, Pereira said that several situations during their fight at UFC Freedom Fights 250 were not handled properly and revealed that he was exploring possible options for an appeal.
Você não vai apelar o resultado, não vai tentar mudar?
Não, para mim não faz sentido. Para mim não faz sentido. Tá lá, se ele se sente campeão, ok.
It doesn't make sense to appeal. If he's the champ, let him be the champ. Just want to add from the previous answer. Also, he said that he always, things happen to him and he always come back stronger from bad results.
Onde eu quero minha revanche.
He'll never be around me or referee a fight on me anymore.
Se o cara pensa dessa forma, nada vai mudar.
I'm just here to avoid a bigger tragedy. If nobody takes action, something worse can happen with these people.
Aí vão culpar o árbitro para não assumir a responsabilidade? Pô, a comissão.
Things happen to him and he always come back stronger from bad results.
Onde eu quero minha revanche.
All that I want is a rematch. To be able to fight fair, to fight square, to fight clean. People don't want to see cheating.
Eu vim aqui, pô, bati na panturrilha dele de cotovelado. O que vai ter que acontecer?
But now what we're gonna do? We're gonna wait until Cyril end up killing somebody so we take action?
Ou do primeiro ou do segundo round, se ele dá aquela pressão em qualquer momento.
He feel that like Cyril not survive on the fight because he does not have heart. You could see on his eyes. And Alex feel that he got robbed on that moment.
Ele tinha que acertar aqueles golpes ali, entendeu?
People like, oh, Cyril's laying down because he was celebrating. No, he was that tired. That's why he really had to hit him with those shots.
Have you or your team asked the UFC for a rematch yet?
Sim, a gente pediu.
Yes, we did. The fight was starting to pick up and the illegal shots and everything they played.
Eu me senti bem, é isso que eu quero.
If I didn't feel good on the heavyweight, I would not even be here asking for a rematch. That's what I want.
When would you like to come back?
Em setembro eu gostaria de estar lutando.
After the result of the medicals, maybe September I'll be like to be fighting.
That's soon. It's fast.
Whatever. And say it right now, the most decorated UFC lightweight. The most decorated. The most decorated. Listen,
over
I'm not saying
Nurmagomedov.
Yes.
Over BJ Penn.
Yes. And when
over
I say
Charles,
that,
the Bronx, the people, you know, the champion has his name.
yes, Charles could rival. But here, let me tell you this. Let me tell you why. I'm not saying he's the best ever, lightweight ever. I'm not saying he has the most wins. I'm not saying all that. I'm saying the most decorated. And that, what I mean by that is, listen, Justin Gaethje has a title from a different organization. He came in with the title. Not only a title, had a title from a different organization, defended it multiple times to where he came into the UFC undefeated with that title. Came into the UFC. Every fight he's been in, he's had a bonus. On top of that, the first two-time interim champion in UFC history. That's 2 different belts right there, 2 different titles. Also, let's put a BMF title on top of that.
However, Pereira later appeared on the Ariel Helwani show and changed his position. He confirmed that he will not appeal the result and instead wants to settle things the right way inside the cage. Pereira made it clear that his focus is now on securing a fair rematch with Cyril Gane and proving himself in a second meeting. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for your daily dose of MMA news, updates, and fight coverage. Let us know your thoughts in the comments.